Hey guys, how's this going? So this is my video about the Keychron K8. And it's a wireless mechanical keyboard, has a TKL layout, and supports Bluetooth and wired. Supports up to 3 devices at a time, and it comes with a 4000 milliamp battery. It has USB-C for both wired and charging. It has various lighting effects, including RGB. The model in particular that I'm reviewing has the Keychron mechanical switches in reds, but other versions include the hot swappable versions of both Keychron's and Keychron's optical switches, as well as in blue and browns. Now, the model I'm reviewing today had the RGB blacklight versions. Other versions include both the white backlight version and RGB backlight with the aluminum flame. The long story short is it has good Bluetooth quality. It had no lag at when it was tested in my office, even at 20 feet away. Now, as tested with the Gateron Reds, the keys are very comfortable and allow for fast typing. They're good for use in an extended environment. I tested in doing 10-hour shifts, 60% which of what are spent with typing. Now, it is RGB, but single color options are available if you don't like that. And if you really don't like lighting at all, you can always turn it off. Now, what's in the box? You get the Keychron K8 keyboard, of course, uh, a basic quick start guide, which is really all you need to get it set up. Then you have a full manual, the USB-C cord, plastic cover. It has this little soft covering that it comes inside of. The keyboard comes inside. Then, of course, the alternate keys if you're a Windows user, or if you would prefer to change the color of the escape or lighting keys. And then it has a tool for removing the keys. Now, getting started with this keyboard was pretty easy. The keyboard had a charge upon arrival, so the only thing I had to do was turn Bluetooth on and use the function key and the hotkey to pair it with my knock. Now, the keyboard's default keys are for Mac OS. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to use Windows, you'll probably want to replace the Command and Option keys. Now, I'm not an expert near anything about mechanical keyboards, but I did compare it to the Nixius Modia V2, which I've been using for the past few months for both gaming and office work. Now, I used both the Moda V2 and the K8 with a wrist rest, and I found that I was able to type just as fast, maybe even a little bit faster on the K8. However, I did so without any wrist strain at all. Now, that is pretty remarkable to me because with the Nixius, I was able to type very fast, but during extended usage, I started getting a little bit of wrist strain. The keys on the Keychron K8 have a slight resistance and a softer landing than the Nixius model does. When you do type on the Nixius, it goes pretty quick down hard and lands pretty hard. With the K8 has more of there's a little bit of resistance when you're typing it in, but it also has a softer landing. Now for extended typing, I do prefer the K8. However, when I need to have latency sensitive typing per se, or specifically in gaming, I do prefer the Moda for that sort of environment. Now for Bluetooth, I didn't do a lot of testing, but I did test it as far as 20 feet away from my NUC in the same room, and during that, I didn't experience any lag at all. Worked perfectly without any issues. Lighting has a lot of different lighting and RGB options, as well as ambient options or breathing options. If you're wanting to see what options are available with that, I have another video posted which goes over all of the different RGB and lighting options. The long story short is I'm really liking this keyboard. I was originally worried I might not like it because the other keyboard that I've tried that had it reds, I didn't really like it. It was one of those ultra quiet keyboards, and yeah, I just didn't feel really good when I was typing it. Anyways, with this one, I didn't have anything to worry about. In fact, it's all I use for my office work now. It's very comfortable to use, even if I'm doing it for 10 plus hours a day. If, for example, if I was to work overtime. My only complaint really with the Keychron K8 is the lack of a K10 or a 10 key. But if that's really a deal breaker for you, later this year, Keychron will be releasing a full size model, the K10. Let me know what you think about it. And if you like this review, give us a like and a subscribe.